And we're back. Sorry about that. My internet, or my power decided, you know what would be a really funny joke? If I were to shut down part of your house. Not the whole thing. The computer never went down. Just my internet and my AC. They are not on the same circuit. I don't know what happened. But we're back. When last we left off, I was correcting Jack.
It happens.
And it's Valdet's turn still.
Yeah, so I'm a murderous giant now. I believe I'm flanking with Ifrin because I can draw a line through him.
I got a moment.
Yeah.
So I'll take this swing with
The
advantage.
bird is stunned. The bird next to you is stunned, by the way.
Yeah, but this guy needs to die.
19 hits.
Let's spend another Blood Fury charge. Make sure he stays dead. All of that.
He dies.
Nice.
No getting back up. I applied the full necrotic and the radiant just in case you needed one of those two to stay down. And then the stunned bird.
31 hits.
Let's use another Blood Fury charge. Why not? So
This one
41.
dies and begins to crumble away into ash.
Cool. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 bonus action double my sen. That is my turn.
I'm trying to adjust everyone's things because for whatever reason, when OBS went down and then came back up, all of the filters got adjusted very slightly for no adequately explored reason. Like all of my cropping got adjusted off by inches, like not even inches, but like centimeters. Anyways. Well, that one's dead now. Annabella.
Alright, so that's fine. Then go sit with mommy. Alright, so oops. Alright, so we know everyone is going this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Alright, and we still don't see where the thing is yet, right?
Correct. One of you has an idea, but he's currently paralyzed.
He's currently paralyzed.
And
Not
outside
really
of everyone else's vision range.
You're not really in a position to tell everybody.
Everyone except for Dren.
I don't even think Dren could see me because I fell on the other side of the crates.
So then I guess I'll just move again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And can I, if I roll a perception, would that help?
You could certainly try.
Alright. Do I need to roll at disadvantage or?
Just roll a perception check.
Okay. $33.
With the 33, you can just make out at the edge of your vision, Grummond collapsed like a statue on the ground, with his hair all fucked.
At the edge of my current vision?
Yeah. Current vision is 60 feet. Just
Oh, that's
at-
okay. That's okay. That's Valdez. I thought that was Grumman behind me. Okay. All right. So
It's a different
I can
dwarf.
just right. I just make out Grumman. All right. And so where is? All right. I mean that's my turn. I don't have anything else. Daddy, Daddy, I will be more.
Okay.
All right, so that makes it Gent's turn.
Okay. Turn to Titania.
Camille, can you mute or turn your input volume down again?
Yes. Hang on once. Actually,
Sorry, it's just
I'm gonna mute.
Yeah.
Turn to Titania.
I love Camille's kids, but they're very loud.
Darling, you're bleeding rather badly. Please do something about that really quickly, please. Yes?
Yes. You
Right.
don't run off.
I have to. The fight's that way. You put up something that's going to make it very difficult for me to shoot anyone.
Little bit. You can duck behind it though.
I don't think I can see targets from this distance. Honestly, I'd like you to stay here and at least try and get a bit more settled before you rejoin us.
How's that, John?
The same level of volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need you. You know that, right? He'll just reach a hand out and touch her cheek real quick, and then he reloads his gun with his bonus action. Which should teleport him 30 feet.
I don't know how far this obstacle that's down here goes. I can go around it.
Okay.
The other thing. That's why I didn't do it too long. I didn't want to block the entire bit of the map.
In case we needed to,
Yeah,
to actually go south.
It's
Yep.
just like
No, that's
things are just keep heading toward us, and it's annoying.
right. A little bit. A little bit.
Hate ranged.
Misty Step lets you go 30 feet, which will
Yes.
put me just on the other side of the wall. Yep. And then he will run with his move action another 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right up next to Annabella. And then, still not seeing anything, he will take the dash action to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 30 feet. Can I just barely see Grummond here, or is that a little...
I mean, if you can see Grummond, you can see Grummond.
Okay, I can see Grummond.
Yeah.
And he'll yell back, Grummond's been paralyzed. Or knocked down, or something. and then note to himself that, oh dear, I'm wide out in the open right now.
Gran's turn.
Yep. Here we go.
No, it's gonna be okay. I haven't bitten my
10,
tongue
15,
yet. Oh no, never
25,
mind.
30. Alright, Dren moves over here. Looks over at Grummond. I don't know if Dren has any ability to unparalyze Grummond.
Lesser restoration.
Doubtful.
Doubtful, but I'll check. Nope. Could reparalyze Grummond, but not unparalyze Grummond. So Dren is going to shoot off a few more Eldritch Blasts, because they did not see that the entity had full cover.
Dren, can you put my belt between my teeth? The chattering starting to chip my molars.
3 more blasts. Strike in the air. Basically strike the building. Grummond.
Can I make a save? I don't know what I'm allowed to do based
Hang
on the.
Let me open up the thing real quick. Guess everything closed.
I mean, I know I'm
So
incapacitated.
you can repeat the saving throw at
paralyzed.
the end of each of your turns.
Jesus. All right. Well, I twitch for my action, and then I will go ahead and I can't move, right? I just,
Correct. You are
I only
paralyzed.
asked because I know some of the stuff is weird. I know.
Paralysis is completely incapacitated.
Okay. Constitution.
Yep. Constitution saving throw.
18.
An 18 is a success. You are no longer paralyzed.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm rolling some really shitty Constitution rolls. Okay. But that's the end of my turn, so I'm still prone and still paralyzed. Not paralyzed, I guess, but still prone, and I can't do anything else. Yeah.
No, that's the end of your turn.
Well, being
paralyzed.
prone's a good thing for you for range attacks.
It's true.
Yeah. That's why I was hoping John would let me fall over for comedic effect and for strategy.
Infernal.
All right. 1, 2. Yep. I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still can't see anybody. Don't think I can. Nope. Let's see. Did I see which building? Dren? No, I can't even see Dren. Never mind. So I can't see where they were firing. Yeah, I'll just use my. Well, these keep moving forward. I don't have to use a reaction for or a bonus action for that. So. Yep, that's all 5. I will hold. No, I'm just gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is a tree stump, right? Of some sort that I'm next to. or is this ruins as well?
Pardon, what was
I
that?
think that's a tree stump.
Is
No,
this a tree
that's
stump or-
more rubble. The only tree stump is the one that has the line through it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then yeah, I'm gonna duck right there after dashing. And that's me.
All right.
I can see Dren now,
Yeah.
and part of Grummond, his feet.
Hey.
Those of you that are further back, watch as the giant
Yep.
has their wounds stitched closed
Yep, I can see that too.
You.
and stands back up. Let's see if he regains his ability. Does not regain the ability.
What ability is this? Do we know?
Probably the cone of hurt.
I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
You can make assumptions.
Cone of pain.
He's just going to juggernaut his way towards Valdeth.
The cone of stone.
And the people
Don't
that
worry
we...
about it, Valdeth, I'll get it.
And the people who, we ordered food from in a contactless delivery fashion are knocked on the door and honk their horn. Because that's contactless delivery. All right. Well, a pair of 14s miss you. As it just... and it just misses you completely with both strikes. Titania.
I'm going to need you to stop regenerating through all the damage types that are supposed to stop monsters from regenerating.
Right. Bonus action. I'm taking one of my healing potions.
Cool. Before you do that, you take 26 points of necrotic damage from bleeding your wounds.
Ow. Okay.
Heal thyself.
26.
Yeah, 26.
All right. Hang on. I gotta make a con save.
You can't save.
Uh,
Against
It's only 13.
13. Yeah.
yeah. The
7.
wind wall is gone. Right, I'm taking one of these healing potions. Greater healing potion.
All right, you heal 11
Yeah.
as your bleeding wounds close and stop bleeding.
Oh, good. Good. 11. And that was let me mark down that I've used one. Action. Wild shaping to get some spores. I've got 60 temporary HP.
Nice.
Yep.
Can you gain that twice?
Yeah.
Cool. Druids are broken.
A bit.
All right. It's the Orthan's turn.
I'm moving.
Yeah, you moving? Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Where are you moving to?
I'm moving there.
All right. It's the Orthan show.
You're a thin maker.
Don't like that name.
Make a perception check, Drummond. Since you're the only one that could see it, potentially.
Sure. Hey, 20.
With
Dirty
20.
20.
See what its stealth check is. You still don't get a sense of exactly where in the building it is, as another bolt comes flying out.
At me?
No, not at you.
I doubt it.
You have been apparently handled.
Does a 19 hit you, Gint?
Just.
All right. You make a dexterity saving throw as you take
Okay.
8 points of piercing damage.
17.
17 is exactly a success. As the arrow strikes at you, it hits you, and then explodes in this massive amount of webbing. But you manage to get the arrow out of you and toss it to one side before it explodes, and it coats a wall.
Okay, cool. Not that that would have mattered. He's tried that on me before, and I was still wearing the cloak.
Based on the angle of the shot, can I tell which floor?
And it's very difficult to tell which floor it's coming from, mostly because it's so far above you.
Okay,
it's definitely one of the upper floors. It's not the first floor. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and I took how many? 7, you said, piercing damage?
7 piercing damage.
As I'm still muted. I'm assuming a 16 misses.
A 16. Yes, a 16 misses.
Here's a
Natural 20 hits.
Nice.
I don't ignore all the necrotic and healing. I only have the Eldritch Maul. I'm not putting another Blood Fury in that. So let's see, it's the last 2 d6s. So 10 force damage from the Eldritch Maul, and 15 slashing and 3 radiant.
Alrighty, it goes down again.
Die and stay dead.
Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action. 5, 10, double my sen. I'm at the limit now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it.
Alrighty. Annabella.
All right. So where is Drummond? I can't tell. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. So then I guess I will 2, 4, 6. There we go. I see him now. All right. And I still can't tell where the thing is, so I guess I'll explore. All right, and roll another perception. Hmm. 16.
A 16?
Yeah.
From where you're at?
Yes.
A natural one?
Natural fucking.
No idea what's going on. Other than bolts are coming from somewhere.
Well, that helps at least somewhat. That's it. I'm done.
Alrighty. Gent.
Alrighty. Honestly, he just needs to keep running at this point, I think. Go to here first. And then yeah, he can't see anything to shoot at this point, probably. So another 30 feet will get him right to what I assume is the edge of this building. Oop. Because this is basically the ruins of the building we were talking about here, right?
You are very quiet because you're talking away from your mic.
Oh, sorry. Is this the building roughly where we were talking about things being?
Sorry, where? I'm not seeing where you're picking. Oh, yes, that is the building.
Okay. And then what is this that he's standing next to right now?
That is a platform, like a foundation.
About how tall?
15 feet.
15 feet. So does he basically currently have full cover from everything in the building if he's flattened up against the wall right
Yes.
now? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then yeah, he'll camp there for the end of this turn. And Mara has a question in chat.
You have no idea.
And yeah,
Okay.
he'll just
we could certainly try.
he'll just put his back to that wall and try to control his breathing.
All right. Dren, having come to the conclusion that the bolts are coming from the building, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, to try to sort of get a bit of half cover from the shots. Drummond!
Will spring to his feet using 5 feet of movement. Kent!
There's a very slow turn of the head to look.
You look like you're a bit banged up. You want something to drink? Grumman will brandish a bottle.
There's a brief hesitation and then kind of a sideways. All right, nod.
All right, I will throw the bottle.
Kent will try to catch a bottle, I guess.
Okay, so you catch the bottle.
All right, I have a bottle.
All right. Does that use up part of my action?
No, we'll say it's part of your movement.
Okay. So
It's your use an object for the turn.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna run to this corner of the building and say, right, well, I came down here to make sure everybody was served with drinks and to kick some arse, and I just served my last drink. So, and we'll start just sort of scrabbling madly at the wall, and despite how ridiculous that looks, start shooting up the side. I'm just going to start walking up the side of the building, using my weird monk shit. How many floors are there?
It looks like at one point in time it had about four stories on it. At the moment, you're only seeing most of 3.
Okay. So I'm gonna just bypass the first one and I get to a window on the second floor. Is there? I assume there's a window here.
Yeah, there are plenty of windows.
All right. So how high up is that?
About 15 feet up.
Okay. So all right. So then I'm at 35 feet. And I'll look through the window. Do I see anything?
Sorry, I'm being distracted by things.
That's fair. I also phrased that badly.
Make a perception check, I guess.
I look through the window. What do I see?
Okay.
I assume I see something.
You see the mostly destroyed interior of what looks like it was at one point an office complex.
I got a 7.
That's about it.
Not here. I'll go up to the 3rd floor.
All right.
10 more feet? 15 more feet?
Be another. I mean, another 10 feet. Yeah.
All right. So, can I look in on that
You're
floor?
actually that's the platform. You would actually be like, here is where the wall begins.
I'm sorry. I'd be where?
So where you're at now is where the wall begins.
Oh, I see. Okay.
For any climbing you would have done, so you might want to reduce that by a little bit.
Yeah, hold on a second. That's
That would have been 15 feet up and then over. I don't know how much speed you've used already, but because you had to use half of it to stand up.
No, I only have to use 5
Oh,
because
okay,
I'm
cool.
a tipsy sway.
Yeah.
Yep, tipsy sway, baby.
So yeah, so 15. All right, so then I can get up to that last floor, but then I'm out of movement. So I'm up at the like looking in the window to the 3rd floor.
Okay, so you're hanging off the 3rd floor window.
Yeah. Do I see anything inside?
You already used your perception check. Mostly you see rubble.
All right, I'm just gonna use my action to throw a dart.
All right, make an attack roll with disadvantage.
I do not want to. You have disadvantage. Drunkard's luck. I'm gonna spend 2 key points and make it at just regular.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I already said dart. It's a 25. I just realized I could actually just whip out with the tattoo. Can I still do that?
With the tattoo?
Yeah.
You sure if you want?
Okay. I'd rather do that. I'd rather
Okay.
sort of like scour the room. I'm still spending the key point. It would actually be a 28.
Okay. Yeah, because it would still be disadvantage because you're attacking something that's invisible.
Yeah, but I spent the key point.
Yeah, I know.
I spent both key points.
That's why I was saying you would still spend the key point. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So it'd be a what?
28.
You hit some furniture.
All right.
You bust the fuck out of that chair.
Always the chair.
That was the chair.
All right. Now, how stupid will you let me be, John? Can I let
Such a
go
loaded question.
and grab the window, grab the 2nd floor and take a swing there? Technically not moving because I'm dropping.
I would say you can either take a 2nd swing or let go and grab the window.
All right. I'll take a 2nd swing.
All right, make a 2nd swing.
2 more key points.
All right.
Only a 19.
You punch another chair.
All right.
Grummond office wrecker.
Terrible lumbar supporting these things. Can't leave them laying around.
We're breaking into the deed names now. Excellent.
Ithram.
All right. I can hear the noise that Carmen is making, but I can't see him anymore.
No.
So,
Smashing the fuck out of something though.
yep. Bonus action. You go back and hold it down. This one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to wrap around its neck and just hold it down to the ground. It's the one that's been cast with immovable object.
Okay.
The rest are going to continue on their way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to move forward as well. 6. So that I can
You're
start
dead. You
seeing
cannot resist.
It's true.
One.
Can't.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Annabelle just sees some mithril chain snaking by her feet, about like 4 inches off the ground. Let's see. I can just barely make out Dren. I can't see Gent anymore. Yeah, I'll dash again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I'm gonna hang back here and see what happens with the metal bird person.
All right.
I'm gonna prepare a spell if it gets up, it starts moving again, or actually if it breaks through my chain or moves it. I'm preparing Disintegrate
Okay.
because I'm done. Looking back.
Look back
Tired, man.
You
Scarvy
watch-
Birdman, Berserker at large.
as its wounds begin to heal.
I'm gonna let the chain have a chance to work.
What's your spell save DC? As it tries to get up and can't, and then pushes.
It's let me double check real quick because
If they succeed a
Yeah,
strength
it's
check against your
18.
spell save DC, they can
It's
move
18.
the chain. Yeah.
yeah, 10 feet,
Yep.
so it can get up.
Exactly. It could get up and it could move the chain off its neck. Strength saving throw. Rolls a 19.
All right.
So you watch it reach up. It tries to get up. It can't. It reaches up with one hand, grabs that chain, and you watch as these massive scarred muscles flex powerfully as it rips the chain off its neck and launches it. Only 10 feet because it eventually stops.
And then it
because of
just
the magic.
freezes weirdly in midair.
Yeah.
Like it splats. It's a noodle that hit an invisible wall.
And it
then-
stands up. Your held action goes off.
Yep, it needs to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw. That's a lot of ones.
It rolled a natural 1. It will use its legendary resistance, its second legendary resistance of the day, to succeed.
Does it? Okay, so it takes 30 points of force damage.
Isn't Disintegrate a Saber Suck spell?
Is it?
Disintegrate is not saved for half.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
So the disintegration beam flies at it. It looks like it's about to hit it, and just sort of leans into it, and the ray ping, ricochets off its skull, off the metal helmet. Somehow.
I figured I'd just hit the stump behind it that we just crawled out of.
Roll a d20.
Sure. 10.
It ricochets off the helmet into the stump, and you watch as the house disintegrates. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't quite get to Valdeth. Does it get its ability back? A 6. It does. Looks down at Valdeth. digs the Corbin into the ground, twists, lifts it up, bringing this massive chunk of earth with it, this large boulder on the end of the Corbin, double hands over the head, and just launches it at Valdeth. Valdeth, make a dexterity saving throw.
It's probably not going to be enough.
15 is a failure.
Hang on. Do I have a thing? No, that just adds half a bonus of things that I'm not proficient in already. I haven't gotten inspiration in many, many sessions, so.
Oops.
Well, you might get one today.
Right.
Because you take 27 points of bludgeoning damage and are incapacitated until its next turn.
Cool.
As this massive chunk of earth just buries you.
Waffles the shit out of you.
Thing should have been dead 3 times over.
Right?
If it didn't have any legendary resistances, it would be now. Titania.
Right.
He learned from the last time and got a sturdier henchman.
I don't like this thing. Is this undead? Is it a corpse, or I don't know.
Make a religion check.
Okay. Do I get any advantage from, having made undead before?
No.
Etc. etc. No.
Good try.
Okay.
Good try.
I
Good thought.
tried.
Good thought.
Okay. Ooh.
Natural 20.
So 19.
So, you have heard of these.
Okay.
They're not undead.
Hmm.
They are referred to as you've only ever heard them referred to. And you've heard it primarily because this is a thing that you have mostly because of the sort of the way the religious orders are in Terra. This is commonly referred to as a deathless abomination, or a deathless juggernaut, or a variety of other things. It is a denizen of the Shadowfell that has been transformed into a fiend. It cannot be killed in a traditional sense. It will always get back up.
Okay.
If you destroy it to the point where none of it exists left, like with a disintegrate ray, it won't be able to get back up. If you banish it sufficiently, it won't be able to come back. Like, there are a variety. Basically the sort of the tales of what this thing is and how to deal with it all relate to making it go very far away for a very long time rather than killing it or completely atomizing it.
Okay.
Cool. So there's straight nothing that I can do here.
Would
You can keep its
having
attention.
that information would decompose work on this thing?
No.
Okay. Even when it's in its dead state?
Correct.
Okay. Shit.
Technically it is never dead.
Okay.
When it hits 0, it spins around incapacitated until it regains 20 hit points at the start of its next turn and gets back up.
Okay.
On around short rest.
Sorry, I'm just seeing what I've got.
So this thing needs to be dead on Ithrim's turn so we can disintegrate it without it resisting.
Yeah. That's one way to do it.
A lot of fire too.
You can also plane shift it while it's dead.
I also have banishment prepared, but I don't know what it is.
Is it
teleport it very far away?
Malicious, because this thing is from that. This thing was not actually connected to the bounty hunter's attack. This was just a thing that was here.
Well, no. You're detecting that it's here because of the bounty hunter.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like, it is a fiend.
Okay.
It was a denizen of the Shadowfell. It is now a fiend.
Got it.
Also, the motherfucker's been knocked down several times, and it keeps getting back to waffle our faces. So.
Yep. All right.
It is definitely malicious, if nothing else.
This is not an environmental hazard.
I've tried everything. I've tried the whiskey drink. I've tried the vodka drink. You're never going to keep him down.
Listen, if it weren't malicious before, it's definitely malicious now. Fuck that motherfucker.
Okay. Nope. I'm going to try and hit this thing with my staff, the ranged attack. Which I believe it's 30 feet. I slide down the wall that I'm on right now.
All right.
To get down there. Then I think I'm within range. Yes. 29.
29 hits.
6 bludgeoning.
The small bullet of air smashes into its shoulder.
Right.
And the crow beak turns.
Uh-huh. I, as a bonus action, cast a thing. Where is that spell? 4th level. Guardian of Nature. For Great Tree, I get 10 more temporary HP.
And become a tree.
Yeah.
What does your tree form look like?
It's similar to what she looks like already, because she's already sort of like slightly a plant. Little, I think, because it's supposed to be like leaves and stuff, but she's half mushroom, so I think it's just a lot of spores, just more of them.
You just turn into a giant underground mushroom.
Yeah, sort of. And the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for enemies, not anyone else. So I'm gonna expand this. 15. Save, and I'm gonna keep walking forward. I did.
Can you walk when you're in tree form?
What?
Can you walk when you're in tree form?
Yep. It doesn't say anything about not being able to move.
There's some
Can cats go downstairs?
Yes.
There we go.
Guardian of Nature is basically the druid's version of the investiture spells.
Yeah.
And at a lower level.
Yep, pretty much.
Oops, I couldn't get quite that far. I'm not quite within range of it, but here we go.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Large mushroom Titania continues to move forward.
Yep.
Orthan's turn. Make a perception check, Drummond.
I will try again.
I mean, no, Gint, because you're flat against the wall. Gint, Dren is sort of half. Dren can also make it.
14. Not great.
Dren got a 12. So you definitively determine that he's not on the 3rd floor, Drummond, as you hear a clicking and drawback sound from below you.
Oh, he's a wily one, that one.
Does the 16 hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
He rolled really poorly on that one. As a crossbow bolt fires past you into the air.
Wait, from inside the building? Oh, I'm still on the outside of the building.
You're still on the outside of the building, yeah.
Okay. So, like, from right below me it comes.
Yeah.
You can shoot up.
Yeah. Turns out you can shoot up.
Oh, I want to let go right now.
Punk.
It's Valdeth's turn.
Cool. All I can do is move.
Can you?
Incapacitated is just actions and reactions that you can't do.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Annabella, could you please fucking put this thing down?
With pleasure.
And that's my turn.
All right. Annabella.
All right. So this is a perfect opportunity to use Brambleheart arrows.
Yeah.
And I will fire 2 Brambleheart arrows. Ask your mother to help you.
No. Just take how many medics we have to make with the
Of course, my child will come to me on my turn.
Yeah. That's how it always works.
Hang on 1 second.
My child is 12 and she
I had a
popped
real
up like a
quick
shark on my turn.
Real quick question.
Yes?
The soul gem, trapping a soul in the soul gem?
Mhm.
Is that something that could be done to this monster?
Potentially.
Okay.
All right.
So both of those hit.
Um,
It dies on the first one.
Sweet.
Both of these are Brambleheart arrows.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Wait, when did Titania move closer?
My last turn. It's okay.
Dude, I counted it. You were out of range when I counted it. I must not have seen you
Yeah,
move.
I moved on my turn.
Yeah, her turn is
Alright.
immediately like the one preceding mine. So
Yeah, it's right after the.
I guess you must have been attacking when I counted it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. That's not the full size.
it's all right. Titania just has to stand still to not get hurt. But
Drummond
that's
is
not a thing Titania does.
Drummond is thinking, oh, I feel like Annabelle may have taken the wrong message from when I spoke to her the other evening. I just thought about a vacation, not kill your employer.
Oh, no, see, that's good. 35 feet is fine. Why are you moving it?
That might be too far across. Yeah, that's one square too far
Oh,
across.
one square too far.
Yeah, that's the size.
It's fine.
So that's one.
Favorite World War II
And
wargaming.
two.
movie. Square too far.
Right.
There we go.
Square on the River Kwai.
All right. There are two instances of spiked growth in that area now for the next turn.
And it takes, because I hit a creature, it takes an additional 2d4.
Oh, it was dead from the first arrow before the bramble before.
Oh,
they
yeah,
burst.
that's right. That's right.
Still dead.
Well, but no, you know what? Never mind. It won't be up before my next turn. Well, if it is up before my next turn and it moves, it takes fucking twice damage. So let me know. I don't know if it stays down. I can't remember if it stays down for a whole turn or not.
No, it does. It gets back up on its turn.
Yeah.
On its turn, so yeah, no, it's gonna take fucking 4d4 fucking damage.
Okay.
We gotta take this Chumbawamba out.
I said, now that it's down, Aetherium can just be like, second disintegrate, go the fuck away forever.
Yeah, but Titania didn't share that information, so he doesn't know that.
I mean,
Well, I
he
was
tried
gonna-
to disintegrate it once already, so.
It just made a deck save,
Yeah.
even though it's all muscle.
All right, Get's gonna go to here. He's going to hold an action to attack as soon as something leans out the window to shoot or whatever.
Okay.
If he and he's got the goggles on, so anything within 30 feet, even if it's invisible, he sees it immediately.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Within 30 feet.
All right. Within 30 feet. And he'll use his bonus action to take that drink that Drummond gave him because he's trying to trust people.
Glug. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Excellent.
What?
That's a 19.
What's your drink, comment?
This one actually does something.
Oh shit.
It has flavor-wise, which I will talk about while I'm looking up what the actual item does. Flavor-wise, it's like a really like rich tawny port.
Okay.
But with almost a hint of spice on the back side of it.
Alright. Can appreciate that.
And mechanically, it is aged goodberry wine. So you get you can. Oh shit! It takes a minute to drink. All right, sorry, I forgot about that.
It takes
part.
a minute to down the entire thing, but you can still get a drink out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will essentially what it will do is it will let you basically take an immediate short rest, like a short rest
Oh,
over
wow.
a minute. So it lets you spend hit
Nice.
dice. So
Oh,
If
good.
you spend a minute, enjoying.
yeah. So
Right.
I forgot that it was a minute and not a round,
I
but
want to drink that.
10
but
Take a short rest.
yeah, but
But you
Yeah,
got that drink for after this fight.
yeah, and
Yep,
you can
I
or you
sure
can spend the
damn
next
do.
you can spend the next 10 rounds just like having a good time.
Just sitting back. No, you guys got it. You're good. All right.
Alright.
Well, that's my turn until I see this motherfucker lean out of a window or something.
Dren's
If
turn.
anything.
Dren. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. Dren's gonna hold an action to Eldritch Blast if he sees anything. Drummond.
Everybody is holding actions, and that's a really good strategic move. Grumman doesn't really do strategy, so instead, Grumman lets go of the window, grabs onto the one below, and will flip into the second floor and look around.
Make a perception check.
Come on, character sheet. 17?
17. What rolls? You don't see any sign of him.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll?
Sure.
Okay. Come on.
I'll give you a little bit of information. He has a plus 11 to his stealth checks.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. Can I look around and try to figure out where I'd be standing if I were? Well, I guess he could have been gone anywhere in here, stepping away from the window.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any footprints in the dust? I assume there's a ton of dust in here.
You see no footprints. There's also not a lot of dust in here. You're pretty certain there should be, but there's nothing on the floor.
Okay.
Oh, wait till I get close enough to shoot this motherfucker.
He's not very strong. He's just very sneaky.
So
That's fine. He don't need to be very strong. Because if I nuke his ass.
How big is this area?
You're in a room that is about, say, 20 by 60.
Okay. So Grumman says, looking around, all right, I can't see you, but you heard what I said out there about coming here to serve drinks and kicking arse and being all out of drinks? Turns out I forgot I had a couple extra drinks, and I'll pull out 2 of the bottles of IPA, the Incapacitation Paralyzation Ale, and I'm going to throw them in 2 random directions.
Sorry, what were you throwing?
The IPAs, the like ancient ale that is basically full of nerve toxin at this point.
It's been distilled into its purest form.
Yeah.
What did I say the save was on that?
I don't know. I don't think we had to. Hold on. Actually, it just says can paralyze anyone who is exposed to the gas. That's what I have written
It's a
down.
con save.
Okay.
I felt like I gave you a DC and it was pretty high. I think it's like DC 20.
Maybe.
Only one of us ever had to do it, so.
Yeah. I don't think I actually had to do it because it was.
It's a poison.
I was immune to it because it's a poison.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
I don't know what it's actually
I know you
called.
call it the IPAs. But
Yeah.
I don't...
They're just they're just really ancient wine that you found in in the tavern.
Yeah, I thought we had it in our on our sheet because I picked up a couple too.
Yeah, you definitely did take some as well. It was. I think you took 5 and I took 5.
Yeah, it is a poison.
Mhm.
It's a poison that it poisons anybody in the radius of it and paralyzes anyone that fails a con save.
Right. You know what? Anyway,
Yeah,
Go ahead,
You throw
John.
them. They explode with pressurized gas. Shards of glass scatter about. There doesn't seem to be any reaction.
All right. How big of an area do they cover?
About basically 5 foot out from wherever they hit, so like that immediate 10-foot square.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's my turn.
I guess it'd be more. It'd be like 5 foot in every direction, so it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. Yeah, depending on where you landed it.
You know what? I guess that's my action. You know what the hell? I haven't used my bonus action. I'm gonna activate my forearm bracers, which sort of fold out, and so 2 additional sort of foamy amber arms come out from behind, and they are holding 2 more bottles of IPA.
All right, Ithram.
Yep. I am tired of this. So 7th level, dust, disintegrate.
What does your disintegrate look like?
So it's the same green.
And what does it look like as it disintegrates this body?
So it hits, and then electricity just starts ripping it apart. Just crackles across the surface, and then basically it's like Dr. Manhattan from
Watchmen.
From Watchmen.
or Watchmen. Yeah. Just that electricity effect just
Yep.
ripping it apart.
Yeah, and it is disintegrated. Nothing is left except the Becta Corbin and the crow helmet.
All right.
John, do I not get to throw the 2 IPAs? Embrace it, the other 2? with
Oh
the
yeah, if you
bracers?
wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hold the action, right?
Yeah, you can hold the action or you can throw. Well, no, sorry, were you trying to throw 2 more?
I was picturing I would just throw 2 more and try to blanket more areas.
Yeah,
with
sure,
this
you
gas.
throw.
Okay.
Them.
I'll throw these over by the window so
Oh.
that he can't get to the window without passing through the mist.
All right.
1, 2.
Sorry, I just
Well,
I
that's
feel
fine.
like that was me. I hadn't made that clear.
That's
But
fine.
yeah.
All right. Birdman is down.
4, 5, 6.
Left behind shiny helmet.
1,
100 gold says that helmet's cursed and turns whoever puts it on into another one of those things.
Can't wait to find out.
There's only one way to find out. That's patently not true.
Ithram just swells up.
And if I can, I'll get up on top of this like Grumman did. This cage.
Yep, get up on
Ithram
it.
goes straight Red Dawn and turns into the team captain of the Swolverines.
Let's see. Where'd the chains up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starts floating over. I have a 5th one somewhere. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's me.
All right.
I'm a big squishy wizard up high.
Titania.
Nothing can go wrong.
I poke my toe, poke one of the thorns with my toe. It is very solid. Can I get through this way, or is this an obstacle that I
That's
can't?
all obstacles in that direction.
All obstacle. Well, fuck.
Come on, you can do it. Death-defying druid. Walk through that double briar.
Don't you have the ability to Eldritch teleport whatever yourself since you're in the Ladrin?
I do. That's once per long rest.
Okay.
Can your staff fly, or did you change
I
that?
turned that off because I wanted more magic.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I didn't want to get frozen by something. It was a mistake. I used Misty Step though.
All right, where are you going?
That's 30 feet. I walk a little ways like that forward, and then I think I can get across. Right, right there. Yeah, 30.
Okay.
Yeah, 30. I'm gonna be right behind Albus.
I was really hoping that you just like take one step into the briars and die.
No, thanks. I have, for your information, 70 temporary HP. I'm fine.
Yeah, I want to see how quickly 4d4 piercing damage every 5 feet will do. We'll take that down.
Fair.
Halfway.
Right, that's 2.
Right.
Misty Step.
It's like a reverse lawnmower.
Where's Grumman?
Sylvia Thrasher lawnmows you.
Where's Skent?
Grummond is up in the building.
You can't see it.
You just
Can't
you
see
hear a bunch of
anyone.
breaking
I'm
glass.
asking Balda.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question? Could not hear over child.
Where's Grumman? He's unconscious. Where's Skent? Have you seen him?
I believe they've both run ahead.
All right. That was my action to do the spell because I was.
Misty Step's a bonus action.
Yeah, but I'm using the staff, and it's a staff
But
action.
you're still casting the spell. The spell has its own action economy. Unless it has its own teleport that costs an action that is not Misty Step.
No, but it's an action to like cast a spell from the thing, is what I'm basing that on. I don't know for sure.
Yes, it's an action to cast a spell from your staff.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because you're activating, you're not casting the spell, you're activating a staff. You're activating a magic item, which is an action.
If that's your ruling, go for it.
Yeah, because you're not spending a spell slot to cast a spell. The price is, it's an action, not a bonus action. But it's also not you casting a spell, so if you have a bonus action spell you'd like to cast, you can still do that.
I'm looking. The problem is they're all concentration.
There are trade-offs to using magic items. 1, you're not using spell slots. 2, you're also not casting a spell.
That's like I said, that's the ruling that you're going with.
Yeah.
Sorry. Seeing what I have. Darn it.
I have this sealing wax that I have never used. Just sitting on my desk.
Well, you don't look so good, so take this and go fuck it up. I'm gonna cast a healing word on Velith at first level.
How's the spell slots coming along?
Well, that's all of my first levels. 9.
Cool.
11. HP to you. That's my turn. I'm going to keep walking forward. I've done 5. So I can go up to there.
It's the Orthan's turn. Unless there's anything else on your turn.
Nope.
Grummond, you're standing in this fairly defensive position inside the second story of this room. And you just begin to hear chuckling.
Sorry, it's infectious.
And all of you can hear sort of this rumbling voice. echoing throughout the area. Oh, fortunately, Manar, I no longer have to take you with me. You see, I wasn't tracking you just for myself. Find that before I hang on. Find that token. You all hear almost too quiet, like the area around you is almost too quiet after all this fighting. The sound of horse hooves. Approaching in the distance. They seem to echo ominously as they approach. And hang on, where is it? Where are you? I know I put you in here somewhere. Revel as John looks through his fucking list of monsters.
Just don't start with the A's.
Or I was going to tell you, don't feel bad about the deactivating the item. I have one fairly significant magical item that I am not using other abilities just because I don't want Grumman to wear a coat. So it's just keeping it.
I could be far more effective, but I need to show off my arm.
Exactly.
But
would
you
agree
need
with
to be
this.
able to
This
see
is
the
valid.
gun show.
This could be a better magic item, but sleeves are bullshit.
Right? Exactly.
Where the
I
fuck?
didn't think we got it either. He's got to wear red and black though, which should be.
Just getting bits of conversation from.
Right? Yep. Just like a little bit of bleed over. There we go.
Yeah, sorry. I've
There it
been
is.
trying to mute.
So yeah, there's just this sound coming from down the road that this sort of collapsed road over here. And as you see a harsh red light emanating from down the road, approaching at a fairly calm gait. It's emanating some amount of light, so you'll be able to see it. What looks to be, at this distance at least, a humanoid figure riding a horse, covered head to toe in armor, with hellish-looking flames emanating from the armor, from the horse, and from the jagged spear-like weapon that it's holding. As this horse and rider approach from the distance, looking dead at where you're standing, Gent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like the armies of hell have arrived. As around him, these whirling vortexes of fire erupt, and all manner of creature walk through. And that's where we're going to end for this week. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.